What's up, lover researchers? It's Kevin. Today I got a really special guest with me, Ozge Kantas. Hello, yay! She's a total badass social psychologist who got her Ph.D. in Turkey and did her dissertation at the University of Rochester, New York, and does a lot of research on motivation. So we chatted before. I learned about some of her work on motivation, which I thought would be super awesome. So I asked her to share with you all. So, hello.
Hello, Kevin. Thanks for inviting me to your channel.
Yeah, absolutely. Happy to have you. Thanks for being here today. I'm excited to learn more about your research. Maybe you can start by saying a few words, then let's chat about your work on motivation.
So, motivation can be sometimes mixed with the quantity, the amount of it. So we generally ask, how much motivation do you have? Like as if it's measurable. Sometimes, yes, it is measurable, but what is more important than the quantity of motivation is the quality of motivation. What kind of motivation do we have? Why we are doing what we do? And I am working on self-determination theory lab with my professors Edward D.C. and Rich Ryan, which are worldwide known for their theory of self-determination theory, the human motivation for growth, wellness, and human development that can be applicable to everywhere where there is a human being.
So everywhere,
yes,
almost
like
everywhere.
From parenting, from education, from schooling, from workplace, from games, from sports, exercise, diet, even in a space technology, they are considering how can we autonomously motivate astronauts. They're alone there.
Oh, true. Yeah, I've always wanted to be an astronaut, and I think one of the things is they get bored, right?
So what we consider talking about motivation is how we can intrinsically motivate people to what they do, and this is through basic psychological need satisfaction. The more they feel satisfied with their basic needs, which we can talk in detail in the following minutes, which is autonomy, competence, and relatedness, the more these needs are satisfied and the less they are frustrated, we are more engaged, we are more motivated, but autonomously motivated, we are more happily engaging, committing these actions, we have more satisfaction about what we do. This can be either education satisfaction, work satisfaction, product satisfaction, hobby satisfaction that we derive from our hobbies, whatever at hand we are talking about. If we talk about the satisfaction of those three needs, result in higher engagement, higher productivity, higher sustainability, and both mental and emotional well-being in the long term.
So yeah, can we use an example, like with my YouTube channel, for example? I first started, and maybe you can break down each aspect of motivation for after I share like why I do this. I first started it because I was receiving a lot of messages online, and I got kind of lazy saying the same thing to the same people, so I just made a video. I didn't expect anything to come out of it, and then I started getting viewers, and then I started getting a lot more comments like, oh, please make more videos.
Yes.
And at one point I thought, oh, I have a few followers who are depending on me to make videos, so I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep doing it, even though I was really scared and I didn't know what I was doing. A lot of imposter syndrome in terms of like, oh, who am I to make videos, right? And then I started basing it off of like, oh, I have people depending on me, so I should keep doing it. But I also, that sounds like maybe extrinsic factors, like people depending, I don't know, maybe. But then the underlying, I think maybe for myself, is once I realized that I was helping people, that kept me going. Yeah. So maybe which part of it is autonomy, which part of the competency, which part of the relatedness, would you say?
yes, for everything we do, we can either have extrinsic reasons to doing this goal or intrinsic reasons, intrinsic aspirations for committing those actions. And they can be at the same time exist also. The more the intrinsic reasons outperform the extrinsic ones, the more sustainable, the more supportive, the more satisfactory this action will be. Okay, are you able to see this continue?
Yeah, I love the carrot and the stick. Oh, yeah, that thing. Hopefully you don't have to start wearing a helmet.
Yeah. So this is the motivation continuum that I tried to summarize for a while. And the worst type of motivation is the control type of motivation, which is the extrinsic reasons that we are doing something. And the more we go towards this end, this is the intrinsic motivation, the autonomous motivation, that we have our own reasons, our own rational, our own perspective included, our own meaning for doing something. And of course, you need a living for doing your YouTube channels, for example. So the more someone sponsors you, the more advertisements you can get, the more subscribers or likes you will get, the more you can benefit from your contribution to who are following you. You can make more videos, you can make more diverse topics, or you can enhance the quality of your videos with purchasing some different technological goods to make this videos. So asking people to subscribe to your channel and looking forward for more likes or more sponsors seems like an extrinsic motivation. But the reason you seek this has an intrinsic meaning for you, because you want to contribute more, because you want to serve who needs to learn more about this club. You have a community contribution and interaction perspective for doing this. Otherwise, you can be just merely an influencer promoting anything. This mug is so fancy, go and buy this. This pen is better than the other pens. So it's merely just.
I see. Cool.
Yeah.
So you all heard that, right? So like and subscribe, please.
Yeah, I was one of your followers. I am still following your videos, which made us connected. So even through this channel, we are serving more and more with collaborating. So this is another autonomous reason why I am here. Do I have to be here? Will you punish me if I would just escape from this video? Or would you reward me for standing here and talking about what is motivation, why we do what we do? No, you didn't offer me any badges, any stars, or any stars. I like to be here. I want to be here. So thinking about the differences of the verbs, maybe we can say I must, I should, I have to do this. So this is an extrinsic reason, controlled motivation for doing something. On the other hand, the autonomous part is I want to, I am willing to, or I choose to, where the control is in me. So this is the basic difference between the quality of different types of motivations, and sometimes we swing around somewhere in between. So the goal towards to that end, the autonomous end, we need to have good rationale. Thinking about the UX research, are the users have a good rationale for using this application or this product? Are they have a meaning using in this product? Is there a way that they can pursue something through this product? Is a good aspect of design so that they can have an autonomous reason for doing this. And they need to have a structure in it, in this product or in this application, which means they have information what's going on, to have a framework where to navigate for something. For example, if I want to send a message on your YouTube about your YouTube channel, I need to know how can I do this to feel competent. Otherwise, there is Kevin down there. There is Ozge in upstate. So how we can? I can be totally lost if I cannot find a way to do this. So I need to be competent. I want to feel competent be and to get engaged more in this product or in this whatever.
And I think the moment the design isn't conducive to the user feeling competent, then we have failed as the designer, because the user shouldn't be feeling incompetent at all. Right?
Yeah. And the last one was the concern. Do I feel concerned by the product or the application? Do I feel like I'm cared for? How my relatedness need is satisfied? For example, if I am harassed by someone through one of those social media applications, is there anywhere that I can go and search help for that? Is there a way that I can report this? Enable me to feel more cared and concerned and have a mutual meaningful relationship so that I can sustain in this application or product. Otherwise, I can just quit it because of the negative thing I'm receiving.
Right.
Kind of. So as long as they are satisfied, autonomy, relatedness, and competence need, the more we will get to the intrinsic motivation, the autonomous motivation, and heartfully. Not because we have to, that we must to, or obliged to, because this is not a sustainable way of motivation. If the next day we have to do some other thing, we will just quit it. Or
yeah, it's kind of like when I first started playing piano as a kid. I loved it. I wanted to play for myself. I wanted to learn how to play beautiful pieces. But the moment my parents started forcing me to do it every day, like, oh, you have to practice for an hour or two, like after dinner, I didn't feel like doing it anymore.
Yeah, the same with vegetables. This is why many kids want to eat vegetables. The autonomous motivation, the intrinsic reason for this is really frustrated and just removed from the framework. But then it becomes, you have to eat this vegetable, you have to practice more hours of your whatever hobby is. So when it becomes an obligation, the innovation shrinks things.
Yeah.
So that's
so let's say if I wanted to get my hypothetical kid to eat vegetables, how would I start to motivate them to eat their broccoli?
Yeah. Thinking about the three needs, providing a rational, giving a structure, and providing a meaningful relationship with your hypothetical kid and you can motivate your kid to find eating broccoli meaningful and worth the terrible smell, for example.
Or just cook it right.
Yeah. If you say, but you have to, otherwise you won't grow up. But you have to, otherwise I won't give you a chocolate. This is an extrinsic type of and controlling type of motivation. Same as, for example, talking with stakeholders after a UX research process. Sometimes stakeholders don't want to buy our ideas. They say, no, I don't want. No, I don't agree, or I hate this idea. I'm not in, they say. If we continue saying, but you have to because research says so, but you need to because I'm an expert on this, but you have to because I'm the authority, kind of persuasion principles, then doesn't work.
All right, lovely researchers. I had an awesome conversation with Ozge. Thank you so much, Ozge. Shout out to you. But we did talk a lot more, so I'm going to split that into part 2, where she goes into more about persuasion techniques, convincing and influencing your stakeholders, which is an important aspect of being a UX leader. For this video, I want you to think about how motivation can be applied in your everyday work in product design, service design, or UX in general. My main takeaway from learning from Ozge is underlying it all is really understanding your user's needs and what motivates them, what's their desires. And when you come up with that research, essentially you're creating a persona, and there are jobs to be done so that you can craft your product, your service, and your messages towards those users' needs. And don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe, because as you heard Ozge said, it's intrinsic motivation, not extrinsic. And be sure to check out those courses on Interaction Design Foundation. If you use my code in the description below, you're going to get 25% off or 3 months of free membership. So be sure to check them out. Again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for part 2. Mad love. Peace.